Hey guys, this is Prasham from Mobipedia, and today we'll be doing an in-depth review of the mi4i. The mi4i was launched in India recently, and Xiaomi is following the flash sale kind of pattern they use for this device. It is offered at a price point of 13,000, that is near to the price point of the mi3 that was launched a little bit earlier the last year. To get started, let's start with the design. The front of the phone has a 5-inch display with 441 ppi, has a mi logo right here with a speaker grill and a big 5 megapixel camera. The device has a volume rockers right here with the lock and unlock button right here. On top we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and on the left we have the SIM tray right here. On the bottom we have the charging port and a primary microphone. On the back side of the device, we see the real picture with a 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. The camera is actually very good to take selfies, and at this price point of 13,000 rupees, it's nearly the best camera that you can find on any smartphone. The device has a kind of, you see the device on first glance, you might think it looks similar to the iPhone 5C, but it actually isn't. With the matte and rubbery kind of finish it seems more like a Lumia phone. But that isn't the case because it's running Android 5.0 Lollipop out of the box. Running on MIUI 6, you won't find a lot of difference in the MIUI 6 and the the Android Lollipop variant and the MIUI 6 Soul variant, because the MIUI 6 overrides everything. The notification panel is standard, there's not an app drawer as you can see. The device is just as it wanted to be. There is not much of customization that was added by Android 5.0 Lollipop, and Android 5.0 Lollipop hasn't brought any new features to the table. The camera is a very good camera. The front facing camera is full of colors, and it is detailed with every image detail being captured by the 5 megapixel front facing camera with a wide 180 degree lens. The phone's 13 megapixel rear facing camera is also very good for shooting videos, as it can shoot 1080p full HD videos, and has good specification. The camera UI is nearly stock as you can find on any MI phone. To move further, we'll talk about the normal things that the phone we find during the phone's usage. The usage of the phone is okay. It's powered by a 1.6 GHz octa-core processor with 2 gigs of RAM, a 5-inch IPS display, and that's all we can say for the paperworks. But that's not the case with the mi4i. On paper, the phone looks like it has a powerful processor and it can do all the tasks, but to tell you the truth, on gaming, on normal standard gaming, the phone has some frame drops. Let's just pull the notification bar for a second and show me how the phone drops some frames and lags a little bit sometimes and somewhere. Opening the notification panel takes a considerable amount of lag while pulling it down. You see that there's a lag in it. You don't find a lag in any other MI phone, right, as I have used. Not even the Redmi phones have such kind of lag that I can see in the mi4i. The phone has some considerable lag compromising the price point that Xiaomi has done with it. The mi3 also had some problems last year. The problems that we have heard about the mi4i is about the overheating issues. Yes, there are some issues about overheating during hardcore gaming. For example, if I played Asphalt 8 for 30 minutes straight on this device, it used to heat. It used to heat a lot. But there was an update forced, and I installed that update, and then I reinstalled the stock update because my phone had some problems as I had to switch the user, and so I had updated the phone. I'll just on my Wi-Fi and show you what the update had brought to the table. I have to update it again, but I had updated it once and I know what it feels like. The update made the phone pretty good, and it felt better than what it was. So the system optimization brought by the update is that it optimizes device temperature controlling parameters and fixes poor speaker quality with earphones types recognized correctly, and home screen apps and some camera optimization and phone optimizations. The phone runs on Android 5.0 Lollipop out of the box. That's the first Lollipop phone running in India, with MIUI, an offering from MI. Let's go to the Android version. As you can see, it's Lollipop. So the phone's processor and software is okay, but it's for the mediocre user and not for the hardcore user who wants to play games on his phone all day. It just isn't made for it. Xiaomi considers it and says that it's India's flagship, but that's not the case with it. It just can't be a flagship, it just isn't able to stand up. The Mi3 is better in it in some ways, and just for 1000 rupees extra, it wasn't a bad offering at all. If Xiaomi would have introduced the Mi3 again in India, I would have bought the Mi3 again rather than the Mi4i, because the Mi3 was better in performance as compared to the Mi4i. Yes, I am criticizing the phone a lot and I have bought it. That's because that's the best phone I can buy in a 15,000 rupees price segment. You might think of the Lenovo A7000 considering the fact about the price point, but I also thought about the camera quality and the display image and PPI quality that the Mi4i offers. The Lenovo A7000 comes with a very laggy 200 MP, 200 something around 200 PPI, while this comes with 441 PPI. The camera is also better on this one, while the polycarbonate back and cheap kind of material used in the A7000 is a big problem for me. This phone also comes with a polycarbonate back, but it doesn't feel so bad and out of hand, but the Lenovo feels like that. So I recommend you all to buy the Mi4i if you're looking for a phone in the under 15,000 price segment. The phone doesn't have expandable storage at all. It's fixed with 16 GB, out of which 10.68 GB will be allowed with the user. The battery life on the phone is actually very great. The battery in the phone is a 3030 mAh lithium ion polymer battery, and it lasted me a day or two on moderate to normal usage. The phone is not a very battery consumer is a battery friendly phone and gets you out of your 2 days of usage or normal usage, and makes you happy at the end of the day that you don't have to plug it in every time you come home. This phone is an offering for all those middle class people who want to use the phone just to get the things done and not for hardcore gaming, not for entertainment. The phone is not made for it. It's just to make things get done. It's just like a BlackBerry with Android in it. For more reviews and comparisons, stay tuned to our channel Mobipedia. Please do remember to subscribe, and I'll put the links of whatever has happened about this device in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you. This is Prasham from Mobipedia signing off.